Welcome back to another episode of this Frankfurt save. I've decided to stay on ultimate difficulty. I know we were struggling a little bit in the last episode, but we have changed the formation. I've tweaked the tactics a little bit as well. So we've gone for the 3-4-2-1 formation. Uzun's come into that starting lineup with Dedic dropping to the bench, our right back as well. The tactics I've tweaked a little bit. So I've got Mamouche on roaming rather than balanced as a playmaker. And I've also changed Skiri to a holding midfielder rather than box-to-box. And also I've moved Knerf back onto the right wing and made him an attacking winger. I've taken Chabi out of the starting lineup and brought in Nkunku to go on that left as he's left-footed. So if we manage to get the ball out to him, he can swing them balls in with his left foot. So he's as a winger as well, but unbalanced. Hopefully, that will make us play a little bit better. Also, I've been looking at the players' contracts, and I noticed a few players on long-term contracts. So I think when it comes to the summer transfer window now at the end of the season, I'm going to let Santos go out on loan. I'll keep Trapp as a backup goalkeeper, and then hopefully bring in a new goalkeeper then to start most games. I'm going to keep, or I might loan out again or keep Litztez, that guy. I'll probably let Fenyo go out on loan. I'll end up keeping Bahoya and Brown. Probably send Hoyland back out on loan again. But I will not be selling Larson, Uzun, Iketike, Matanovic. I was going to let Amenda go out on loan, but now that we're playing three at the back, I think we're going to need him. So he's going to be staying now as well. Knerf, I think I'm going to offer a new contract to. And Nkunku will end up staying as well, hopefully. I would be open to letting Chabi go if a big club comes in for him. I'll probably end up letting Collins go as well. Dedic might end up going out on loan, if we keep the formation as it is, I won't need a right back. Martel, I'm going to change to a centre back. I'd be open to letting Koch go, Skiri go, Mamouche go, maybe Ebimbe. I'm not sure. Aronson is currently out on loan anyway. I'd be open to keeping him, but I'm also open to letting him go. A couple of these other players I'm pretty sure we'll end up selling, like Hoog, that guy. Dahoud probably end up selling as well, just to try and raise funds so we can bring in bigger and better players. Tuta I'll end up offering a new contract to. Trapp can stay. I'll probably just let his contract run out. And then Thiet is currently on loan to us. And I don't think I'm going to go in and buy him and make him a permanent signing. I think I'm going to let him go. Because the centre-back I think I'm going to bring in, as long as we have the funds, is going to be Murillo. Left-footed, got pace. I think he's probably going to be better than Thiet. So I'm going to bring Murillo in, hopefully. He's going to cost us a pretty penny, though, I think. So we'll have to see about funds. The same as Diamonde as well. Spurs have already tried to buy him, but Sporting have rejected their offer to try and buy him. But again, he's going to be costing quite a lot of money as well. I need a centre mid to try and buy. I'm not going to be buying a CDM. I want an actual centre mid. So if you guys can think of anyone who I should be signing, leave a comment down below and I'll check them out. I'd also be open to signing João Pedro as well. If Mamouche leaves, I think Pedro might be the man I go in and buy. Or Cunha maybe. Either João Pedro or Cunha, I think, will be one of the players I go and buy. Maybe Isaacson if I change him to a cam. The same as I'd probably change João Pedro and Cunha into a cam as well. That's if a big offer comes in for Mamouche. He might end up staying. I'm not sure. But that's where I'm thinking at the minute. We're still on ultimate difficulty. We've changed the formation. We've tweaked the tactics. In today's episode, we're going to be playing Wolfsburg. We're going to be playing Dortmund in the DFB Pokal as well. And then we're going to end the episode by playing Mönchengladbach. I don't think we've beaten a big team yet in the league. We lost to Borussia Dortmund in the last episode 1-0. I don't think we've beaten any of the top four. We got our asses handed to us by RB Leipzig as they smashed us 6-0. I mean, Lyon are a half-decent team that we managed to beat 2-1. But even on Legendary, I still don't think we've beaten any of the top four. Leverkusen beat us 3-0. Bayern Munich beat us 1-0. And I think we lost to Dortmund in our first game of the season 1-0 as well. And that was still on Legendary, and we still couldn't beat them. As now, we're on Ultimate. So it's even harder now. So playing some of the big boys is going to be very, very difficult. That game against Borussia Dortmund in the DFB Pokal is going to be solid. But first up for us, Wolfsburg. We'll have a quick look at the energy levels to see if we need to make any changes. That is not my starting lineup because we've changed the team sheet. Why did it go to a 4-4-2 when I've got a 3-4-2-1 as my favourite formation? We'll try that again. And it's still gone to that. There we go. There it is. The 3-4-2-1 formation. Uzun could do with the rest the same as Koch and Thiet, but I don't think I'm going to change them. I'm going to make them start. Or I could start Xabi there. I am going to do that. So we'll give Uzun a little bit of a rest. We'll start Xabi in that cam position. No changes to be made on the bench. That's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this game against Wolfsburg.
Here's the starting 11 for Frankfurt.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1 with three at the back, two central midfield players and two wing-backs. But the two behind the centre forward will be key today.
Xabi! Knauf! We're playing in the snow. I don't play great in the snow. That was a lucky rebound. And we managed to slot that into an open net. Let's go. Knauf with the goal. Back on that right-hand side rather than being on the left. And I think it suits him better. Getting forward very well as well. That little tweak in the tactic to make him more attacking may have just worked. But Knauf is the man to get the goal, and we are beating Wolfsburg 1-0. Oh, lovely tackle. Xabi. Ekitike. To make it 2! Let's go! We're playing so much better now. I know it's only Wolfsburg, so it could be the team that we're playing against is probably making us look a lot better than what we actually are. But I'm loving all the movement from everyone at the minute. So much better with Skiddy just holding rather than pushing forward. Let's go. Ekitike, fantastic. He seems to be playing better now as well with this formation. Mamouche not doing a lot though. A little bit worrying, but it doesn't matter. We're beating Wolfsburg 2-0.
2-0 here, and the ball is in half. Ansgar Knauf. Can he find the right pass?
It's just opened up for Chabi here. Can he go all the way? Of course he can go all the way. They just parted like the Red Sea there. Lovely. Chabi getting on the score sheet. I like this formation. I really like this formation now.
He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no
It's
chance.
a good strike.
It's a great strike.
Let's go. I think that might be Chabi's first goal of the season as well. We're beating Wolfsburg 3-0.
3 goals without reply. Really good ball there.
Just slipped away from him.
With bodies around him. Perhaps they can counter from here.
Akatsuke to make it. Oh, to make it 4. Iketake, and we are running riot now. So much better. Was that Mamouche with the assist? I don't think it was.
Well, let's take
It
another
may
look,
have
and you
been
to say
Larson.
the defending is so poor. That's
I mean,
far too easy.
that
The
went
keeper had no chance there.
near enough top corner there. Yeah, no, I think it was Larson with the assist. Let's go. It's 4-0.
That should be an absolute cracker.
Lovely. Into Akatsuke. Lay this off. For Larson, that's a penalty, ref. Let's go. We're slipping and sliding around everywhere. And we've won ourselves a penalty.
Well, once he gave the
Arnold's earned himself a yellow card for that challenge. The captain. A half-decent player. Maybe he might be our centre mid that we go and buy. I'll have to go and check his rating, but he's half-decent at least. Mamouche, the man to take this penalty. Saved! Mamouche is off it at the minute. Cracking save from the goalkeeper, though. Iketake! I should have cut that back, not gone for the shot. Waste.
Patrick Wimmer. Maximilian Arnold has it. Wimmer.
Offside.
And there it is. A goal.
I'm sure he was offside there. Couldn't have been. It's a goal for Wolfsburg. Trapp does not get that clean sheet.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against
Oh,
the
he
keeper,
is. He's
and he
just
slotted away with
onside
great
there.
confidence. That's
Tuta
good.
playing him on, I think it was. Trapp couldn't come out quick enough to close the angle down. It's 4-1. We are approaching full time.
4-1 currently. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage
2 minutes
time.
added on. Into Mamouche. Hey, referee! Let's play that on. Uzun, or Uzun, loses it. Tavernier coming away with the ball. And there it is, the full-time whistle. We are playing so much better. That's what we want to see. We've beaten Wolfsburg 4-1. DFB Pokal next up for us in the quarter-final as well against Borussia Dortmund. Is today the day we finally beat a top 4 team? I hope so. We will be making a couple of changes to our starting lineup. Needed changes, unfortunately. So Koch is going to come out for Martel. Amenda's coming in for Thiet. Collins is going to have to come onto the bench instead of Koch. I'm going to start Sharpie again ahead of Uzun. I think that might be it. I want to try and stay as strong as possible against Dortmund. But I can already see Amenda and Martel not having the stamina, so Collins will have to come on. I don't really have another centre-back, so Thiat may have to come on. I think he's going to have to come on. And any other changes we'll make as we go. So that's going to be our starting lineup for this DFB Pokal quarter-final. I am going to change the kits. I'll do that now quickly. I feel like orange and yellow are too close. I'd rather be in white, I think, against their yellow. That's our starting lineup. Let's go into this DFB Pokal game against Borussia Dortmund. Xabi. Knuff. Oh, loses it. You've got to do better there, Knuff. Not a lot really happened in that first half. It was end-to-end stuff, but no shots. I can't even remember if we had any corners. Definitely a difficult game, though. We're going at half-time level, 0-0.
Better from an entertainment point of view.
Xabi. With a shot! Strikes the post! He's playing pretty well. He's definitely enjoying playing in that cam position rather than being out on the wing. A chance to put us in the lead, though. Denied by the post.
As you can see, Dortmund have dominated possession over these last 15 minutes or so.
Malin in behind. Into Adeyemi! No! Adeyemi, the man to put Dortmund ahead in this quarter-final. We've been playing well. Dortmund have had majority of the possession, but when we've had possession, we get into the final third and then just lack the quality. Xabi's striped the post. Xabi also had a shot saved. That was probably Dortmund's first chance on goal, I think. But they took it. We're losing 1-0. No! Malin, the man to put it out of reach for us now. No way back for Frankfurt. We will be going out of the DFB Pokal. Still can't beat a top 4 team.
Well, if we watch this again, it's a tidy finish, and it's certainly been
Look at
coming.
that.
The pressure's
Who
been
was that?
built in
Number
and
5.
they've got their rewards.
Is that Amenda? Why was he so far away from Martel? We're losing 2-0.
So away we go again.
We are approaching full time. If we do manage to get a goal, it needs to be now. Mamouche is just strayed offside, I think, there. But that's ours. Adeyemi helping his team out defensively there.
Pascal Gross. Ryerson.
Amenda, why are you so wide? Ah, look at this. Gonna cut this back. Ooh, chose not to cut that back. Can we counter-attack here? Xabi is not going to have the pace to beat anyone. I mean, we have been chasing shadows for majority of this game. That was an easy interception that we couldn't get. Pascal Gross. Martel, like I've tackled him. I tackled him twice there and he still ended up with the ball. And that was a easy save for Trapp, who we couldn't just do this for some reason. And we've conceded a third. Straight at him. Malin with the goal. Oh no, it was to the side of him a little bit, but come on. Come on, just dive. And there it is, the full-time whistle. We are out of the DFB Pokal as Dortmund have just beaten us 3-0. And in the final game of this episode, we are playing Mönchengladbach. They are currently sat in 8th place. We're up to 5th with a game in hand. We could go 3 points behind Borussia Dortmund if we manage to get the win. RB Leipzig at the top of the table now, ahead of Leverkusen, so they've slipped up. Bayern Munich in 3rd, Dortmund in 4th. It's going to be a struggle to try and force our way into that top 4, unfortunately, but we're going to try our best to do it. Do I need to make changes? I need a left winger, a left-footed left winger to take over from Nkunku, I think. That is maybe something for us to prioritise in the summer transfer window. But who do I get? I don't know. I'll have to have a think. But no changes. There is changes, actually. Xabi's been playing really, really well. So he's going to continue to start for us with us dropping to the bench. Collins is going to come on. No, we'll leave Amenda on there, actually. Amenda can stay on the bench. No changes. Let's go into this final game against Mönchengladbach.
And Skiri. Now.
Xabi. Oh, what a screamer! He is the man in form at the minute. Taken over from Mamouche, who hasn't seemed to do much since we've changed the formation, which again is a little bit worrying. But what a strike that is! Ekitike ducking out of the way, otherwise Xabi would have took his head off with that shot. What a goal! We're winning 1-0.
There to take it away. And he has options available.
Oh, that was well worked from Mönchengladbach there. Wow, what a goal. Instant reply to going a goal down. Just opened his body up. Thierry Henry-esque. Great goal, that. Not a lot I could do about it. Skiri was left behind. The same as Koch in the middle. It's 1-1.
Attack, but tidied up.
Ah, what a lovely 1-2 that is. It's not over. To give Mönchengladbach the lead. Can't defend at the minute. They are a really decent side. They're playing good football as well. And we're trying to close the gap on the top 4 as well. We have to win this game.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defense.
The defending was shocking. We are all over the place, and that is a good goal. Goalkeeper's nowhere near it. We're losing 2-1. Round me, quick. Go on, Knuff.
Chasing this game, desperate for a leveler. Opportunity here.
Oh! Go on, Mamouche, get it. Oh, no. We're going to be losing this game. We can't close the gap on the top 4 because, I mean, this is a game we should be winning. We should be winning this game.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side could
We played so much better. I mean, other than when we get into the final third, we just can't produce anything.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man.
I really don't know what else to do. I really don't. We're going to have to try and go... We're going to have to win the Europa League if we want Champions League football next season, because I can't see us breaking into that top 4 at the moment. Dropping points like this is stupid. So stupid. We lose 2-1. And this is the end of this episode. Quite a few positives to take from it. A few negatives as well. We'll have a look at the league table quickly, just to see where we are. We're back down to 6th. Level on points with Hoffenheim. And we're 6 points behind Dortmund now in 4th. Like I said, I'm pretty sure our best hope of getting into that Champions League, well, trying to get to Champions League football, is going to be winning the Europa League. We're going to have to win the Europa League. Because, yeah, getting into that top 4, I'm pretty sure we're going to need a miracle, I think. I think the games, when we sim them, we need to get 3 points from them simmed games. And the same when we play the games as well. We need to get them 3 points. I'm very, very annoyed. Probably more negatives than positives, actually, in this episode. Because I've just remembered, we're out of the DFB Pokal as well. So we started off with a 4-1 win against Wolfsburg, where I was very, very optimistic and loving life. We then got humbled in the DFB Pokal and knocked out of the DFB Pokal by Dortmund as they beat us 3-0. And then we've just, after going a goal ahead as well, with a cracking goal from Xabi, to then let that lead slip, as they've beaten us 2-1. In the next episode, we're going to be playing Ajax twice in the Europa League. We're going to sim the game against Kiel and then end the episode by playing another one of the big boys in Bayern Munich. Which, again, I can't see us getting... I'd be happy with a draw, to be honest with you. We'll go for the win, but I'll be happy with a draw from that game. The simmed game, hopefully get 3 points, and then we should be beating Ajax anyway. And then that will be the month of February done. I'm going to have a quick look at the player stats at the minute. Mamouche with 11 goals in the Europa League. We're going for that record, where the record is 17 goals in a single season in the Europa League, set by Falcao, I think it was, when he was at Porto. So we're going to try and smash that record, but Mamouche needs to get back in form because he is struggling a little bit since we changed the formation. In the Bundesliga, Boniface with 21 goals in 21 appearances so far for Leverkusen. Openda in second. Have we up there anywhere close? Eketike's there with 10 goals in the Bundesliga so far in 20 appearances. Anyone else? Mamouche has got 7 goals in the Bundesliga so far. Need to get them numbers up. But this is the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next episode.